Hi my loves, so today I wanted to do a Wear Test Wednesday video. This is a new series that I want to try on, or try out rather, and basically what I want to do is every week try out a different product, and it could be a product that I'm doing a first impression on, second or third impression, or a product that I always use. It's one of my holy grails. Whoa, my voice is really cracking right now, but it's maybe one of my holy grail products that I've never actually just sat down and analyzed and see how long it wears or how well it wears throughout the day on my skin, and just give you guys recommendations for how I like to apply it. So I thought that this would be a fun series to do, and it would hopefully keep me on a schedule now so that I can get consistent uploads to you guys. So today I'm using the NYX Professional HD Studio Makeup Foundation. So hopefully this wears well throughout the day, and if you would like to see how it did wear for me, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, so don't mind how I look right now. I am kind of in a rush also, but I did want to do this wear test today because I want to start this series, and I really don't want to let another week pass by. So what I'm using today, if you guys can't tell from the title, is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Foundation, and you get 1.2 fluid ounces. It's a squeeze tube bottle, which I really like. I have it in the shade Soft Beige. I don't know exactly how many shades it comes in, but there's not many, and I'm gonna start applying this while I'm talking about it. I did get this for around, I believe it was on sale for $8.99, but it's originally priced at $17.99, so it's a little bit expensive. I would recommend getting it on a sale if you can, but I wanted to try it out regardless since it was on a sale. And this is what the foundation looks like if you want to see like the texture of it. It's very liquidy, which I honestly really like. I tend to find that liquid foundations, like more thin foundations, not that super watery like the NYX like coverall drops, but something that has a little bit of thickness to it, that it's not going to run down your hand, but it's not super thick like a cream. Those are the types of foundations that work the best on my skin. And I did try this one other day, and I found that it doesn't have the best coverage. So I am going to go in with quite a bit of product. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit more, which this kind of makes me a little sad. I was hoping that even though the coverage wasn't going to be great, that, and sorry, my voice is a little bit hoarse right now. I literally just woke up. It's about 2:45, 3 a.m. in the morning, and I am on my way to work or getting ready for work. So I was a little disappointed that the coverage wasn't what I wanted, but I'm hoping that kind of testing it out with different products and different application methods is going to help me. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my sponge. As you can see, I had a lot of redness. I don't have a lot of breakouts or anything. I typically don't. It's mostly redness and like just the color tone that I'm trying to correct. And you can see on this side, even as I'm just starting to blend it out, there is some redness peeking through. There is some of my discoloration peeking through, but it does kind of tone down those areas that I'm concerned about. It just doesn't cover them. That's the only thing. As you can see, the redness and discoloration, and let me just zoom in for you guys so that, oops, wrong way, you guys can hopefully get a better understanding. It's really what I would say a light to at most a light medium coverage. You're really not going to get a medium coverage out of this in my opinion, and I can't remember, but I do think that it markets itself as a light to medium coverage foundation. I don't think it actually says it's supposed to be full, so that's not something that I think the product is lacking or it's misrepresenting itself. I do think that it's giving the type of coverage and finish that it markets itself as like supposed to have. And it does have a very natural finish as well. It's not too dewy, not too matte. So what I'm gonna do now, let me zoom out a tiny bit. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my concealer and the rest of my face. I'll come back, show you guys what it looks like with the full face applied, and powder obviously, because I do always powder my skin. So I'll show you what it looks like with that, and then I will go throughout my day and I'll come back and do some more wear tests. But as you can see so far, light coverage, very natural finish, and and I do think it looks pretty nice on the skin. It's just one of those things that you're gonna have to get used to if you're not used to light coverage foundation. So give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I finished up the rest of my makeup, and right now it is about 3:19 in the morning, so it is super early and I'm actually a little bit late for work, so I am going to head out right now. This is what the foundation is looking like. I'll zoom in. I have completely powdered my skin. I've done my blush, bronzer, and highlight, and I finished up the rest of my makeup. So this is where we are starting for today. Wow, I always go the wrong way. And I will come back in a couple hours to give you guys an update on how it's wearing. Hey guys, so sorry that I am looking really crazy right now. I have to put my hand here so that it blocks some of the sun so that you guys can see the foundation a little bit better. I will kind of come in a little bit so that hopefully you guys will be able to see my skin. Everything is looking really nice. I mean, my lipstick is really faded and stuff, but other than that, my makeup is looking really nice. I think it's only looking a little bit heavy in the center of my face, which I do set my foundation with a powder foundation mixed with the Airspun powder, which is very drying for me. So for me, I think it's more so just the powder that I use on top than the foundation. The foundation on its own, especially where I don't set too much, so like where I do a lighter layer of powder on my cheeks, I really don't feel it at all. It's really in the center of my face where I tend to apply a lot more powder to make sure that it stays in place all day. But other than that, I'm really not noticing much. It is creasing around my nose, but that's very typical for me. I pretty much get creasing around my nose no matter what foundation I use or what type of application method I use. So other than those two things, it's actually looking pretty nice. I do think after I did my concealer, which I used the Milani foundation, the 3-in-1 foundation, and I did that in a lighter shade along the under eyes and then center of my face, which it's not a full coverage like concealer or concealing product, so it's not going to add too much extra coverage, but I did apply it in the general areas that I normally do, and I think that I'm actually pretty happy with the way that it's looking. And then obviously I do use a powder foundation to set my makeup, so that did add a bit of coverage, but other than that, there's nothing peeking through or looking really weird yet so far, so hopefully it will stay like that in the next couple hours. I don't know if I mentioned the time. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and this is about 5 hours in of wear. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours for my second update. Alrighty guys, so right now I've actually worn the foundation a lot longer than I intended. It's about 6:58 in the afternoon. I've had this foundation on for probably around, now it's been about 16 hours, so I've actually worn this way longer than the average person will probably wear their makeup, but I did want to come in and give you guys an update. I actually did fall asleep for a couple hours, so just to let you guys know, this is not just a wear test of what it would look like if you were just going about your day. This is actually, I fell asleep in my makeup after work because I was super exhausted, but I do know that some people do that. Although I do not recommend that you do that because it's very bad for your skin. Obviously, you're falling asleep in makeup. But if you are somebody who sometimes accidentally falls asleep in your makeup, or if maybe sometimes there's like a lull between two things that you have to do and you decide that you are going to just take a little power nap, this may be something that you would be curious about knowing. Does it hold up through a nap? So this is what it is looking like. The only thing I'll say to disregard is I do have smudges from my glasses. Pretty much any foundation is going to give you glass like stains right here, or I guess not stains, glasses marks. And that is pretty much what you'll find with any foundation. Sorry, my voice is a little bit hoarse, but I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so that you guys can get a better idea. Right now, all I'm noticing is it's cakey around my nose and around my chin. Other than that, my cheeks still look really good. My forehead still looks really good. My bronzer, my blush, my highlight is all still there. Really, the only spot that has like melted a little bit for me is around the center of my face, which I think is really good. So I'm just gonna kind of turn for you guys. so you guys can get a better understanding. My eyes are a bit red. Again, I did just wake up like literally 5 minutes ago, so apologies for that. Other than that, I really don't have much else to say. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I hope I did. I'm in the shade 102 Soft Beige. I do actually, oops, I hear a phone going off. I do actually recommend this product. Surprisingly, I was nervous that I wasn't gonna like it because of how light coverage it is, but I do think when you add concealers and stuff, it doesn't look too bad on the skin, even if you're somebody like me who you tend to like a higher coverage. I really like the way that it's worn so far. It has a very nice natural finish. The only concern that I had was the coverage. So, you know, bypassing that and considering that I'm not somebody who likes light coverage, but that there are people who do, I do actually recommend this foundation. I think it wore really nicely. You do get over a full fluid ounce of product, which is nice, especially if you need to build it up more and use more product to get a higher coverage. I definitely think that having a little bit of extra is nice. The squeeze tube bottle is really nice. I love the packaging. The price is another con for me, but I did get mine on a sale. I actually picked up 2 of these. I got it for $8.99 on sale, but then they also had a buy one get one 50% off at Ulta. So if you can find it on a Ooh, my voice is really cracking. I apologize. But if you can find it on a sale, I definitely think that it's worth it. Other than that, there's really not much else I can say about this foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to see more Wear Test Wednesdays from me, I know that this one was really kind of a shitty start to the series, but I wanted to do a video and it's been really hectic. I work opening shifts at my job and then we're packing up to move soon, so it's just one of those things where life is a little bit hectic right now, but I still wanted to get videos out to you guys. Really quick, I do want to ask you guys, would you be interested in seeing 2 other possible video styles? One would be a Gavin Glam, which basically is like a get ready, chit chat, get ready with me video, and I would probably do those maybe once a week. But I was also thinking of doing like a Mystery Monday, which is basically the video could be anything. It could be like a hair video, it could be a makeup tutorial, a review on a product, it could be a first impression, you know, different things like that. So let me know if you guys would be interested in those 2 style videos. I may, like, the way that I'm thinking that I want to do it is I want to do 2 videos a week, because that way I'm not, you know, settling into having too much on my plate and having to do more than 2 videos a week, and hopefully that's going to be a lot more of a realistic goal for me. So I'm thinking that that might be the style that I want to do. So a Mystery Monday video, which could be anything, and then a Wear Test Wednesday, which would be showing you guys a certain product and how it wears for me throughout the day. So let me know what you guys are interested in, if those would be videos that you guys would come and stay tuned to watch. And yeah, if you have not subscribed already, please do that. It really means a lot to me. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That really has been my all-time goal. So if you guys can help me out with that, it would really mean a lot to me. Thumbs this video up if you actually like this video and you would like to see more wear tests from me. It's really different to have to like film when I'm outside and like find a spot that I can do it, because I am very nervous and shy, so like I don't want anybody to see me filming. But I do actually enjoy these videos and I think that they're very helpful for people. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you may be, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye everybody.